Hi everyone, Joe here. Well, as we move up the ladder of our understanding of dream building, I just want to remind you that these steps of dream building don't just happen once, because they will happen at every turn of the spiral as we move up that ladder of awareness. So the steps of dream building give you an internal muscle. They give you strength and understanding of that you really can go out there and create a life that is so much more than you ever thought it would ever be. So step 9 is how you greet, how you meet, and how you overcome failure. Every dream builder has failure. Take a look at Edison. When Edison finally had success with creating the light bulb, someone once said to him, "How did you ever keep going when you had over 10,000 failures?" And his response to that was, "I didn't have any failures. I just had a lot of feedback. I just know that if I had not kept going every single time with that feedback, that I never would have found the right way." And so it is feedback. Everyone has failures because we're in the human experience. I know I've had many failures. And I have to say that that's the time that I grew the most. Just pick yourself up. Every time you fall down and fail, you pick yourself up. That's what it takes. So how do you do it? Yeah, I know there are times when it does feel like a failure. And there are times when you think, I just want this to stop. But there's no way you can. So how do you deal with it? Napoleon Hill said, "Every adversity has within it a seed of something greater, a seed of equivalency, or a greater blessing if someone is willing to look at it and take it forward." So look at it as it is feedback. It is absolute feedback. Whether you've had a failure with money, a failure with relationship, failure with any area of your life, take a look at it as feedback. Now, is it easy? No, certainly not, because sometimes, as I said, it does really feel like failure. But pick yourself up, because within that is a blessing. And if you're so involved in the failure, you will not see the blessing. And you will want to see the blessing. That's the feedback, because it does work. It gives you the momentum to go on. Because you know what? We are all part of the human race. We will have failures. We will take a look at these things and say, this is feedback. I am not going to give up. And don't let the failure ruin your dream. Absolutely not. Don't let it stop you going for your dream. Just because you had a failure, don't let the failure have you. So what do we do about this? There is a basic principle that you can perform. And it is to make a stand for better over bitter. Now, some of the failures you might have the tendency to be bitter about because they've been a real whopper, but don't do it. Don't give in to that, because that will contract you and it will just absolutely stop you. And you owe yourself that dream. Go on with it. Use the momentum. It's feedback. Take a look at the feedback and go on with it, because it will, just think of Edison. How many times he just used the feedback, and if he hadn't gone on, he wouldn't have had success. You deserve it. So make a stand for better over bitter. Go make it a great day. God bless. I'll talk to you later.